Hello and welcome back. Today we're doing another Two Told Toby part, and if you don't know who Two Told Toby is, go check out his channel. It's great stuff. Anyway, this is the one called dubbed the Nightmare part because it's fairly tricky the way it's dimensioned. But the main reason I wanted to do a quick how-to is that when I looked at it, I noticed that it had basically everything is 20 millimeter thick, so I wonder if you could do it with a shell. And also notice that the two kind of shapes, the way they work together, an intersect feature. This might be a great place to use the intersect feature. So I figured that kind of go over what that looked like. So without any more delay, I'm just gonna jump in and show you what I mean. So I'm going to start with a sketch on the top plane, go normal to do a rectangle using G, and this is that 280 from the top view, and then you have to add the 60 millimeter radius. Other dimension is going to be the 120, and now we just need a circle on this end, and then put a 60 millimeter fillet on here. And I guess we can do the hole too. It does make things a little bit trickier later with the shell, but that's okay. And that's all we need on this sketch. I'm gonna extrude that, and the height, again, there's a bit of math involved. It's on the front view, it's a 230 plus that 40 millimeter radius. Although with the intersect, you could also just make it whatever, as long as it's at least this much. And I'm gonna start a sketch on here. Start with a line tool. I'm going to use a dummy line for the height. So 90 is that one, and then we don't know what the angle is, and I picked out the midpoint, which is not what I want. Dangers of auto relations. I'm going to keep going here. This one, we don't know the height either. The shape goes like this. This is parallel to this. You can mouse over to get that dimension, that relation. And then I'm going to go here and use another dummy line segment just for the dimension, because Onshape lets you pick up a relation and still use the auto dimension, which can be nice. So in this case, we do need to put the radius in here because we don't know what it is otherwise. And then actually we can do this one as well. This one is 20, might as well. And now we do have a dimension between these two that drives the angle, and now it's black, fully defined, so we're good. And then this one is also a dimension from here, however it's 50 plus 20. And then there's one more driving dimension between these two, and that is 95. So we've got that shape. Let's throw in the two holes that are 35. 35. Let's make these equal. And then there's one more thing we need to do for the intersect to work. I'm going to start with another rectangle, go from here to here. Make this midpoint, and then make these two coincident. And now we're happy. So I'm going to do it to an extrude, go through all, other direction, and then intersect, which that's kind of what you'd expect. It only keeps the volume that's common to both your shapes, basically. Now there's one little trick here that we have to deal with, because we want this to be rounded, and we can do that with a full round fillet between this. Here I'm going to use the tilde to select other, select the far side, and the face to round last. And now we're actually looking pretty good, and really the only thing you have left to do is a shell with thickness of 20. And now the only thing is you do have to select a whole bunch of things to make sure it doesn't air out, but a good trick is you can box select all of this, and then the only thing here is you don't want these two, but you do want this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And that basically gives you your shape here. All we need to do now is add that little rib. So we're going to go into a sketch. No need to make a plane and Onshape, so you can really quickly grab a mate connector, like for the midpoint here, for example. And then start a line. We can go like this. And we just need to make this coincident. Add a dimension of 100 on this one. Oops, my bad. Dimension. I actually have to put it down and then make these parallel. Exit this, go into the rib tool, pick this face, extend 20 millimeters, and that's basically it, I think. Nope. Looks like I got something wrong in here. I think it's supposed to be 4957, so apparently I screwed something up. What is incorrect? 120, 90, 30, 35, 90, that's 90. Also, you type in the correct dimension, I think. And here we go. Okay, my bad. But the nice thing is it's a very simple feature tree when you do it this way. And I thought it was an interesting way to do it. Let me know if you found that interesting, or if there's any specific things you'd like me to do. Give a like, put a comment, anything, and it will motivate me to do another one. In the meantime, have a good one.